Man, oh man, everything has come full circle. As you see from the title of the video, Rhoda Osman, aka Brick Lady, has been arrested. So we're going to be reading all of the articles today, right now. This is happening right now. So this is breaking news. I am waiting for the text notification to go out, but while we're doing that, let me get the thumbnail up on the screen because this is what happens. These are the breaks. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. And you know what? I wasn't even going to come live talking about this because this story brings me no joy. But I wanted to be able to get the information to you all because this is happening right now. So I'm like, okay, I already know that you all are going to be tagging me and all this other stuff. So welcome in, welcome. I see people are starting to come in. So let me just get my thumbnail up and running. How are you all doing here? I'll put some of the comments up while we're waiting for the thumbnail to come up. Hey, Nisi, how you doing? All right. So Brick Lady has been arrested. Let me save this. Right. Welcome. And let me get my video monetized. We're not going to be on very long because I'm just going to read the articles. I don't have a dog in this fight. There's a part of this that feels really bitter. Not even bittersweet. It just feels bitter because it's like I don't feel like there's any resolution. So I'm going to talk to you all about what it is that I have concluded because I want the smoking gun. I want the gotcha. I want here's what the truth is. And it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get that. It seems like we're going to have to really just infer. And I'm going to tell you all what it is that I've inferred. Text notification. Once you've gotten your text, go ahead and throw up your 1010. I need to put because I have let me see. Let me come here and then go there, here, back. I haven't gotten the text yet. So let us go ahead and I'm just waiting for the text. So text notification squad, you haven't gotten the text yet either. All right, that's cool. Oh man. So let me just calm myself. I guess I can while we're waiting. Put on a little liner above my eyes since so many people are gonna see this video. Let me go ahead and just get some of my TKO Skin vegan liner over my eyes. That way, when the video goes where it's gonna go, at least my eyes are telling or they're giving. At least my eyes will be giving. All right, let me just get a little. So, how are you all doing out there? What does it feel like to you for this story to? I can't say that it's concluded because there's still so many unanswered questions. What was happening in the car? Were they in on it together? Um, okay. I mean, what else? Did they know one another? What happened with all of this? Was this just a straight scam? Is there any way possible that she did not know that she was scamming? Because there are people. I did too much now. I did too much. I did too much. This is what happens when you talking and you concentrating on a bunch of different things. So now I've done too much. That's not bad, actually. If I can make the other one look like that, then we're okay. We're cooking with gas. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the text to go out. It still hasn't gone out. What is going on? We're gonna have to jump in. As soon as I get my eyeliner done, we're gonna go because we're already live. People are coming in, and when they come in, they're seeing me doing my makeup. Okay. That look good. Okay, girl. All right. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. I ain't mad at it. Let me go into do not disturb mode so that all right. So, there we go. All right. All right, that's good. Let me wipe off my brush. And then we're not doing concealer and all of that. The eyeliner is good enough. All right, so let's go ahead and get live on all of these platforms. Let me close up my vegan gel liner. And then gel liner is the only way that I go. Real high quality gel because, too much be going on with them little sticks and all that other stuff. I like to get mine precise how I like it. All right, so let us go into, where is the, all right. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me open up some of the other, articles. Let's see. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, come on. Let's go ahead and get live on all of these platforms. I had to install things on my phone because I got addicted to scrolling. So I've had to install things on my phone to make sure that I don't stay too long. All right, let's go ahead and get live on all of these. Oh wait, let me get her picture up right here. All right, here we go. We are live on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. And of course, we are live on YouTube. Welcome in everybody and good evening. I am your host, Tonya TKO. I am a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. I hope you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral topics and look for the self-love lessons in our lives. Please remember, these stories are never about the people, but only about ourselves. We have to look for the lesson inside of ourselves. We've been covering this story about Roda Osman, aka Brick Lady. And she was the one who came out many months ago saying that she was hit in the face with a brick while she was outside of a nightclub. She says that a man was asking her for her number and she said no, and then he bashed her in the face. This story has been very galvanizing, putting people on both sides of the story. Whether they believed her from the jump because she's a black woman who said that this happened at the hands of a black man, because she was very compelling with the verbiage that she used, or if you were on the other side and you were like, no, no, a man wouldn't do that. Black men are not like that. And then you were on the side of black men. And then there was the other camp of people like me, who instead of choosing a side, we chose truth. And we were looking for what is the truth in this situation. Now she has been arrested. She was on the run for a little while. She wasn't giving herself into the police. She said she was going to, and then she decided not to several times, right? All right, so let us read this story. In a bizarre and bewildering saga that has gripped the city of Houston, the limelight shines on Roda Osman, the woman who catapulted to viral fame or infamy, really, for her harrowing tale of a brick assault outside a local club, a narrative that authorities now assert to be untrue. The latest twist in this unfolding drama reveals that Osman, age 33, has finally surrendered to the police. Charged with felony theft by deception, Osman had initially pled to turn herself in on Thursday. However, the promised surrender did not materialize. Now, new court records bring clarity to the situation, confirming that Osman surrendered to the authorities this morning. Let's see what else we have. As Houston grapples with this strange sequence of events, recent court documents shed light on Osman's legal status. She's now reportedly free on $10,000 bond, awaiting her arraignment scheduled for March 5th. As part of her bond condition, Osman had to surrender her passport. Dang. The unfolding drama began when Osman's claims of a vicious attack circulated widely on social media, eliciting an outpouring of sympathy and support from the online community. However, the narrative took a dark twist when it was exposed that Osman had allegedly exploited her distressing story to raise over $42,000 on GoFundMe. Excuse me, let me read that again. To raise over $42,000 on GoFundMe under false pretense. The charges against Osman are severe. According to her, fabricating significant elements of the story she presented to the police. The incident dates back to September when Osman claimed she was assaulted with a brick by an unknown man after rejecting his advances outside a club. Her social media posts, which did not include any footage of the alleged assault, sparked widespread debates online about the credibility of her story. According to a charging document, Osman reported to the police that she was hit in the face with a brick and also claimed to have narrowly escaped a kidnapping attempt by a supposed Uber driver. However, a subsequent review of local surveillance footage by a detective painted a different picture. In the video, Osman is seen in the company of a friend and the individual she later pointed to as her assailant. The video reportedly depicts Osman slapping the individual who retaliates by striking her back, wielding a water bottle in hand. The footage contradicted Osman's claims of a brick assault and raised doubts about the authenticity of her story. A friend who was with Osman on the night of the incident reportedly told police that she did not believe Osman was hit with a brick. Despite these inconsistencies, the initial social media post led to a fundraiser on GoFundMe that garnered hundreds of donations totaling at least $42,000. The crowdfunding page has since been deactivated. This isn't the first time Osman has allegedly employed such tactics. In 2020, she reportedly created another GoFundMe page claiming she was assaulted by a private security guard in Minneapolis. A security guard in Minneapolis allegedly assaulted her. And a person that we recently had on my show who said he's well known in the club scene had received a speeding ticket in 2021 in Minneapolis. So this is very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Assaulted by a private security guard in Minneapolis, a claim disputed by a friend who previously stayed with Osman. So that story has also been corroborated by a friend of hers. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's continue forward. All right. Oh, that's the end of the story? Oh, wow. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. Well, we have another article for you to read, but what are your thoughts on this so far? What are your thoughts? Because I think that. Oh, wait, is there a news report? Oh, no, that's talking about something else. All right. What are your thoughts so far? But she has a child here, so how much of a flight risk could she be? How much of a flight risk could she be? All right, so here's another article, and thank you to the person who got these articles to me, as well as the person who alerted me to the fact that she had been arrested. So her mugshot was on the last thing. Oh, look, this is showing something on the page. Hold on. Ah, damn it. Let me go back. I don't even know how to go back on. Here we go. Ugh, let me refresh. I'm not a big, I don't know how to use iPhone to the best of its ability. I'm an Android head. So they're playing a commercial right now. So as soon as the commercial finishes, her mugshot was the picture that we saw. Let me see if we can skip these ads. Okay, here, let's pause this, turn up the volume. Let me get my headpiece in and let's hear what the news article has to say. Let's see what it has to say. At least 2 times she traveled outside of the country. Her child was not with her. We don't know where her child was. I mean, we don't know whether her child was there or at the hotel. We don't know. We don't know. So here, hey Brownstone. Wasn't there a group back in the days called Brownstone? And they used to sing R&B? All right. So here.
Viral video who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe. Only KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is talking with the prosecutor on this case tonight. He joins us live near the Galleria with the latest. Bryce.
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Roda Osman.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osman hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor?
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
The violence that I have suffered since September 3rd is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.
In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osman addressed those who have doubted her.
I actually have things going on in my life. I actually have real ways to make money. I don't have to get a GoFundMe for money. I actually can earn income because I'm actually educated and I actually am talented.
And tonight, a spokesperson for GoFundMe telling KPRC2 GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Roda Osman has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Osman did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge. Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston police. We're live near the Galleria. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Bryce,
Wow.
thank you. Let's shift.
Wow, let me get this pause before something else plays. All right, so, okay, let's see. I want to pause this. Pause. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to read this, but I want to talk to you all first, right? So there are people who are still confused. Was she assaulted? Why isn't he arrested? And this is part of the issue. When she came out and she filed her police report, she said that she was outside the nightclub. A person asked for her phone number, and then when she said no, hit her in the face with a brick. That story turns out to be a lie. This is what the story seems as if it is, but we do need to see the footage. It seems, oh, where's my, how come my logo is not on me? What is going on here? Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. So it seems as if, right, she was in a prior altercation of some sort with this person, and she hit him first. Now, let's talk about whether or not there was an attempted trafficking, right? So she's saying that somebody tried to traffic her. Could this be true? Because at the end of the day, I just want to get down to what the truth is. This is what it is that we know. It is alleged that she was in the backseat of a car with a gentleman, her friend, and the driver. We interviewed the gentleman a few days ago and broke down his entire interview yesterday. Just look for Tonya TKO hashtag Brickgate, and you'll see all of the videos I've done on this, including prior instances of her character, what type of human being she is, what type of person she is in conflict, and all of that. So we've gone over this, right? So she was in the back seat of the car with him and 3 other people, allegedly. She wanted to get out of she didn't want to get out, allegedly. She was trying to go to the after hours party with them, and the guy allegedly said he didn't want her to go because she was acting wild and that she was kicking him and stuff in the back seat. And then he got out on the sidewalk side, and then she got out behind him. Was there a threat of trafficking? She was already outside of the car. Was there a need for her to hit instead of just running away? You're outside of the car. Why are you there engaging in an argument, throwing hands at a person? Was he grabbing on her, trying to pull her into the car? Doesn't sound like the police are seeing that. What the police are seeing is that a story unfolded much different than the one that she came out with. And we'll probably have to go back and read her police report so that you can see the stories that she's told, because the story that she told the hospital and the story that she told the police are 2 different stories, right? So here, let's continue. The lead prosecutor on a case where a woman is accused of making up a story about being hit in the face with a brick during an altercation with a man outside a Houston club is sharing more about what led up to her facing charges. Roda Osman, 33, is accused of committing felony theft by deception. Osman went viral on social media after making claims a man assaulted her with a brick outside a club in September, but according to court documents, Osman used the made-up story to fraudulently raise at least $40,000. Now, there are some people who still believe that she is a victim, right? This is the thing. Why didn't she come out and tell this story? Because even before I made this video, I was like, is it possible that this is a misunderstanding? That maybe she was drunk, or after she got hit, she thought she was hit with a brick, right? Why didn't she come out and tell this story? After I got out of the nightclub, I was hanging out with this guy whom I don't know or may know, whatever. And we got into an altercation of which I had to slap him and he hit me back. Why didn't she tell that story? Why didn't she tell the story of, oh my God, did you see this man just I had to kick my way out of this car and beat this man off of me? That's not what she said. She told a plain and blatant lie that did not depict didn't depict that she had been talking to him before, that she had been speaking to him in the club, allegedly, perhaps, that she had been walking with him before they got into the club, which Click to Houston was reporting in their article. So Click to Houston, if that's not true, let us know. But this is a man she was allegedly walking with before the club, that she allegedly spoke to in the club. So why not say, this guy that I met tonight, we got into an altercation and I hit him and he hit me back, because that's not as compelling of a story. You know, there are a lot of people who feel a lot of different ways about this story. And they feel that Rhoda is some sort of social justice warrior. But if you look at her behavior, look at how she is constantly talking about how in a few months ago, when she claims that was the first time that she was able to get out of her house. Is there somebody right now who can send me this video on IG real quick? Because I'd love to play this video. She claims the first time that she got out of her house, 2 black women in their 40s tried to beat her up, but them BITCHs couldn't fight. She's a social justice warrior that is claiming to be black, but all of the assailants in her made-up stories are black. She's a Somali woman who the Somali community has allegedly disowned. She's not for black people. She's constantly talking. And then I heard her myself in a video where a black woman at a hotel at the Marriott, I believe it was, wouldn't give her her way against the manager and the security that were kicking her out for smelling weed smoke in her room. She called that black woman all types of coon-ass bitches. This woman is not for black people, but we have black people who are rallying behind her as if she's some sort of social justice warrior. What have I ever done to deserve this? You call people coon-ass bitch. You constantly getting into these stupid altercations, escalating, hollering in people's faces, choosing not to leave properties, loitering. What have you ever done? There are plenty of things that you may have done. You hit somebody, for starters. So she's not some sort of black people loving social justice warrior. She is a black person blaming, constant, perpetual, aggressive victim in scare quotes. So no. I don't know what it is that you all are thinking that she is, but that's not it. That is not it. So here, let's finish reading this. Keith Houston is their cybercrimes chief prosecutor at Harris County District Attorney's Office. He said surveillance video of the alleged assault tells a very different story than what Osman had claimed on social media. Where's the question? I see answer, but question. Did any of the evidence verify that what Osman claimed happened to her? No, that was not verified by any of the evidence that was looked at. They were able to find video of the defendant and another person who we believe was the accused assaulter. They got into a car. They both got out of the car, and the defendant slapped the male, who then responded by slapping her back. He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that that is what left the mark on her face. But it was mutual combat, Houston said. Listen, remember that I am the first person here to question which side of her face did the alleged assailant hit her on. Because the swelling was on this side of her face as she was talking to the camera and the media, right? But the person who hit her, it seems as if it was his right hand. So I don't know whether or not the camera was superimposed backwards. I don't know. But that's a question that we need to look into, right? Jambi is saying, hold up though. All of this after you were side-eyeing the guy you interviewed? Narrative is everything. I do like watching your content. Nobody believed him. He was called all kinds of names, but now, dear, see, the difference between me and perhaps somebody else, like maybe the woman that we may be discussing tonight, I stand behind what it is that I say. The video that I analyzed of him had several red flags and problems in it. Several. Two things can be true at once. Two things can be true at once. She could be a liar, and there could also be some tremendous issues with him as well. However, that's neither here nor there. What happened to her face is the question. Was it him? Was it someone else? Did something else happen? I don't have to, you know what, maybe because I'm a business person, right? I'm a business person, and I don't have to like a person to do business with them. Do you have the right price and the product that I need in the quality that I require, in a time frame that I can get it, and a price I'm willing to pay? I don't have to be your friend. We don't have to go out and eat sausages together. We don't have to drink beer or none of that. Do you have what it is that I need business-wise? I am able to compartmentalize, and I am able to be objective enough. See, the problem is that we have people with vagina on one side and people with penises on the other side. And then we have people like me in the middle that are just looking for the truth. I'm not going to pledge allegiance to anybody simply because we share the same amount of melanin or chromosomes. I'm not going to do that. And there are far too many men out there who become blind to the bad behaviors of men simply because they both tote penises. You heard what it is that I said. Simply because. And you all in the manosphere need to do a better job of telling the f***ing truth. Tell the truth. There are some bad men out there. Yeah, there's some bad women out there too. The issue is that the vast majority of violence enacted in our community, physical violence, it happens at the hands of male persons. That is the truth. Not only violence towards women, but violence towards other men. Black men, you need to be outraged because in 2020, a black man was unalived almost once every hour by a man. But you all are sitting there turning a blind eye to it because they're male. So this person now is wondering how I can scrutinize this guy's interview and scrutinize Rhoda as well, because I don't have allegiance to her nor him. I have allegiance to the truth, because at the end of the day, there are self-love lessons that we need to be looking for in this story. So, oh, people are clapping right now. Now what? They're whistling too. What? People are clapping, they're stomping their feet too. So nonetheless, right? Here, let's finish reading what we're reading. Okay. What role did the fact that this incident went viral on social media play into the investigation and tips? That played a very big part in this. From what I understand, even before the detective had come to me, people were already reporting to GoFundMe that it was a fraud. That was suspected, that they suspected it to be fraud, and GoFundMe, I don't know. When they froze it, what? And GoFundMe, I don't know when they froze it, but it was before I was contacted in November. And the donations was frozen for a long period of time. Question: did Osman ever get access to the money raised from the GoFundMe? Answer: my understanding is that she did not get any of the money, but she did also put on her personal IDs for Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. so people can send money to her directly. Has Osman ever been accused of something like this before? Yes. Somebody who sold a story contacted the police here and informed them that she had done the exact same thing in Minnesota in 2020, Houston said. What do you know about that case? The only thing I know is that the web page was still up when we did our charging documents. Detective verified with Minneapolis that there was no assault at that time. Wait a damn minute. In Minneapolis, that there was no assault? Hold on. Detective verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault. And at that time, it was completely fictional. And it was her former roommate, I believe, that reported it, or somebody that she knew reported it. How much more do you need to know? How much more? She scammed in Minneapolis. There was no assault. There was no assault in Minneapolis. And then now, here we go. Wait, somebody says scamaramadoo? What's wrong with you all? I can't. All right. Question: how can people avoid being scammed by stories like these? Answer: the biggest thing is don't react immediately. Look into it. Oh my God, thank you. I feel vindicated. From all the people who called me all types of mammies and pick-me's for merely questioning. For looking into her past, they said you're acting like white people do when a black man is hurt. There's some things in a person's past that are relevant. The people are telling you how to not get scammed. All I did was ask questions. All I did was ask questions. Oh, Alexander's saying he loves me. Oh, Alexander, I love you too. There we go. I love you too. The biggest thing is don't react immediately. Look into it a little bit and take your time. I mean, if somebody has medical bills, those medical bills don't need to be paid immediately. You can wait 30 days. You can wait 60 days. Verify something, and then you're going to help somebody out. Also, stick with people you know. Oh my God, I said this in the video. I said this. Stick with people you know. I've helped friends who have recommended GoFundMe pages of their friends. So I think it's a matter of trust. You got to trust who you're giving the money to. Oh my God, I feel vindicated. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to look for this person and see if he'll come on my show for an interview. Because, hold on, at the end of the day, that's what I was doing. I was asking questions and just trying to see who is this person. If you want to talk about friends, right? What type of relationship does she have with her friends? Her friends are constantly coming out talking about how problematic she is. Her friends told the police that they don't believe that she was really hit. Her friends are the ones who said, listen, this GoFundMe is a scam. What are the people who know her saying? There were people who contacted me who went to undergrad with her, and they were like, this woman seemed to attract trouble. Trouble always seemed to find her. She was always in the mix of something. I had to realize this in my inner circle recently because I have a friend who is always broke. And I used to think that this person was just dealt a raw hand until I saw how this person made moves. And the moves that this person made constantly kept them broke. It's not something, life wasn't happening to them, life was happening through them. their actions. Rhoda's actions led her here. I'm not going to feel sorry for her. I can't. Well, I could feel sorry for her mental health because apparently something is not well with her. She wanted to go viral, and it was that same virality that got her hemmed up. Listen, be careful what you wish for. So let's see. Question. Has Osman participated in the investigation in any way? I first came into this investigation back around Thanksgiving time. And at that time, the detective was trying to get the defendant to come in and talk and see what it was exactly was going on. The only reason we charge this now, what we did is because she just hasn't come in. They've given her several opportunities to come in and she's just not shown up. This sound like a person who's innocent? They say come in, let's do the investigation. They haven't been able to reach her. She won't come in. The number that she gave the detectives was somebody else's number. And she's known for giving detectives fake names. Come on. Come on. Who still believes this? Anybody who still believes this, you live in the life that you deserve to live. Hold on. My phone is acting funny. Okay. She just hasn't shown up. All right. Osman responds. In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osman addressed this and those who have doubted her. I actually have things going on in my life. Oh, we saw that in the video. Osman didn't respond when KPRC, is that what it is? Yeah. KPRC2 reached out to her on Instagram Wednesday evening, but she is wanted for theft in Harris County. GoFundMe also released a statement. GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform and cooperates with law enforcement investigation of those accused of wrongdoing. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Roda Osman has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Yes, for those of you who have not seen her mugshot, I will put it up. It is here's her mugshot right there. That's her mugshot. So Jay Lethal says they're getting the mugshot on you've been removed from being able to comment on my broadcast. I don't think that this is funny. I don't think that this is funny. And you posted that comment several times, so you're just trying to be seen. So now I've seen you. Just like people have now seen her stuff. Be careful what you wish for, right? So nonetheless, that's it right there. That's it. She's been arrested and she's been arrested and where's my apples? She's been arrested and she gave herself in and she's out on bond right now. So Chill Vibes sends $10 and says, you said my name right. Okay, well, thank you, Chill Vibes. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I was able to say your name right. So what are your thoughts on all of this? What are your thoughts on all of this? I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. She is a liar, an exaggerator, a user, an abuser. Let me check my my IG to see if someone sent that video to me that I wanted to see, because where she was talking. Oh, you know what? Here's her talking about she was assaulted by 2 black women. And then you know what? She's also talked about how black people love to scam. I got to find that video. Someone sent it to me. Can you forward that back to me so that I can... Hold on. Let me save this video. Oh, my word, my word. Let me save this video. Save. Yeah, I received a video where she's like, Black people love scamming. We love scams. So she's admitted that she is down with the get down. I need that. I need that. I need that. Let me see if I can scroll up and find it, because I know I was sent it, but I get sent so many things that I got to do a better job of saving. Because she was like, Black people love scams. Black people love scams. Oh, I'm scrolling through, but there's so many. So I need that. I need that. So let me check this right here. And then while we're looking at this, hold on. It says it's being mirrored. So let us here. What's this? Oh, hold on. What is this? It's not, there's no sound. Hold on. Pause. All right, let's go to the very beginning and play that again. So that's her in the club. And then there's a woman next to her.
A few moments later.
Two black women in their 40s decided to attack me as I was leaving their establishment. To those two old raggedy ass ladies, pick me ass bitches, you'll never be chosen.
Oh, so you see what I'm saying? She's going around blaming Black people for her assaults. She's going around blaming Black people from here, there, everywhere for her assaults. She's talking about Black men assaulted her, Black women assaulted her. Every time she's going out, a Black person is assaulting her. For a person who is okay with scamming and wanting to blame white people and all this other stuff, right? Why are Black people always the villains in her assault stories? Why? I need to know that. Give me 1 second. I'm doing a... Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get a video now. Because there's so many out there. Let me see. Here. All right. Why are Black people always the villains? Oh, okay. All right. Why are Black people always the villains in her stories? That's what I want to know. Why? Let's see what the sisterhood has to say. Listen, before you start trying to check women, you need to check men. Go check men. I got this over here. Go take your balls, go lift them up, and go carry them over to the manosphere and check the violent, vile, child-abandoning males who are in the manosphere. Go do that. I'm a woman heading this show over here. Let me handle this. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Let us do this real quick. Let me get that video where she talks about how she likes scamming people. And also there's another video I'm looking for where she's like, if there's anybody that I want to scam white people or something along those lines. I'm all for social justice. So I want to see Black people I want to scam white folks. There's another video out there like that. So I want to see that video as well. So let me download this real quick. Video saved. Let me go to my box. Here it is. This is being mirrored to the screen. Pull this up. Let me go to the front of this.
Everything was live. It's crazy to me how they would go so hard against a Black person that they think is a scammer. But you have these white police officers who unalived Black children and made $1 million and had a GoFundMe. And they did not bring that energy to these people that hate us. And that's what really upsets me about my people. And I tell this to every single person that has an issue with you, that try to get you shut down. I'm like, how dare y'all come at this black woman and y'all don't even have the facts.
And y'all,
you got these
we
police officers
also
out
say
here.
that black people, we love scamming. We talk about scamming all the time. Since when do we have a problem with scamming? Last time I checked, I want black people to scam. They scammed us.
What was that? She what?
Let's say whatever, everything was lied. It's crazy. I'm really upset.
Scamming. We talk about scamming all the time.
Hold on.
Don't even have the facts.
And y'all,
you got these
police officers also say that black people, we love scamming. We talk about scamming all the time. Since when do we have a problem with scamming? Last time I checked, I want black people to scam. They scammed us.
What in the devil? Wait, what in the devil? So she is all about the scam, and she thinks that black people are all right with the scam. But you see, she scammed black people, blaming black people, and then talking about other black people attacking her because she knows that we are a disempowered group in this country. She came over here from Somalia, saw the get down, said, oh, we have brown skin and melanin. These people are disenfranchised. Because when she decided to talk about how she was assaulted, she didn't say, a white man came up to me after the club and hit me in my face with a brick. No. She said a black man did it. She didn't say 2 40-year-old Karens attacked me, and people would have believed that. How many people here would have believed that 2 Karens assaulted her outside the club? Who would have believed that? If you would have believed that, put up a 1. If you wouldn't have believed that, put up a 0. I want to see the votes. She could have came out and said 2 40-year-old Karens fought me outside the club. I would have believed it because we see how Karen's gone wild on the internet. But no, she didn't say that. She said 2 40-year-old black women attacked her outside the club. That's what she said. So she talks about, so here the votes are coming in. Look, Tonya has up a 1. Liz has up a 0. Me has up a 1. People would have believed it. Some people wouldn't have, but people would have believed it. But no, that's not what she said, was it? She blamed it on 2 black women. This is not the first time that she said that black men has physically assaulted her. I covered the video where she was talking about how 3 black men beat her up outside, and then she was in the car saying all types of N-words. It's up and down on a real N, but you'll always be a fake N, or some foolishness like that. Really? So we see you call a black woman a coon A.B. I didn't see you call that the white woman that. We see you talk about black men attacking you, black women attacking you, all of these black people attacking you. Right. People said y'all out here with the zeros. I know, right? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I don't look. We got some apples that are coming in. So let me check the apples real quick. See what you all have to say on here. Chill Vibe sends 222 and says, for being taken on that emotional roller coaster. This has been something crazy. Ultimate Enigma sends in 133 and says, for a person only has their name and reputation. Great job. Thank you. The link to the Cash App is in the description of the video if you want to send one through and support this or future broadcasts. So nonetheless, on that note, I'm going to put up some of your comments, see what you all have to say, and then we're going to jump out of this video because this video has been an hour, and I don't know how an hour has gone by so quickly because it feels like it's been about 30 minutes. But yeah, please like and subscribe. If this is your first time here, thumbs up the video so that you'll know how to find it again. Comment on the video. Give a thumbs up, a like. Share the video in your WhatsApp group. Share it on Instagram. Share it on Facebook so that people can see that this has finally come to a resolution where she has been arrested And now she's taken down her social media, but we know she'll be back. We know she'll be back because she seems to have this hunger lust for online attention. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. So let me see. And I'd like for you all, as we're coming to the close of this video, start thinking about your self-love lessons. What is the lesson of self-love that this story right here that we have covered has taught you? Because remember, this is never about the people that we're covering. This is really an opportunity for us to look within ourselves. And this is an opportunity for us to look within ourselves and see what is going on. What is going on? All right. So she's not American. I said, I mean, she's Somalian. This finally concluded, and the ending doesn't surprise me. Another grifter was identified and embarrassed. Wow, you all are calling her a grifter. Yeah, because you know what? She tugs at the heartstrings. She knew that if she said that a white person did it, it would be more deeply investigated. But she's like, oh, black on black crime. I could just blame a black man and all will be good, because she knows that there's so much vitriol online between black men and black women. El Muslima is saying she's a black woman. I'm sure this isn't her first run-in with Houston PD. I'm sure it isn't either. All right, so come on, let's just get to the self-love lesson so we could get out of here before an hour. Let's see what your self-love lessons are. Type SLL and give what lesson have you learned about deeper ways to love yourself? And for me, my self-love lesson from this story here is about having the internal fortitude, continuing to do the things that I need to do to keep myself fortified. So that when there are 1,000 people, so when my face is against the wind and there's a lot of blowback, that I have the internal fortitude to continue to push forward. SLL, my integrity is everything. Because I stopped covering this story after big names in our space and after I lost an associate because of conflict over this, where I just wanted to know more. I knew that she had been injured in some sort of way. I just wanted to find out how she was injured, and I lost an associate. I lost an associate over it. So I kind of fell back from the story, and I wish that I had not. However, I had to take care of myself internally, but I know that I have to do the things that I need to do to keep up the internal fortitude. SLL, always investigate stories thoroughly before giving my support to them. Therapy has helped me. I'm so happy that I've healed so that I make healthy decisions based on discernment and wisdom. Go to therapy when I find myself struggling so I don't run to social media. All right. Discernment and vetting isn't just for black men. It's also for black women. Okay. SOL, protect my peace and be ready to walk away from what's not adding positivity to my life. Yes, I love that. And on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Continue to type your self-love lessons. Go out there and love one another. But most importantly, what? That's right. Love yourself. Love yourself. And to me, part of loving yourself is engaging in gainful employment, honorable work. Because yeah, it may be easy to get some money from a GoFundMe, but what are you doing to your credibility, your credulity? What are you doing to your karma? Like, the scamming is not worth it. It's not worth it. All right, so remember, for the self-love lessons, we have to focus on what we want, not what we don't want. So what do we want? Focus on what you want and think about those self-love lessons. And I'll see you all in the next video. Let me check this. And I'll also check the PayPal before we get out of here. Thank you all so much for coming out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me check the PayPal real quick. Make sure that I have everything. Uh-oh, we're about to go over an hour. Okay. I got it. All right. See you all later.